The pandemic has also brought great hardship for our kids. I want to take a moment to recognize the nothing less than heroic efforts of the county's child welfare workers, who never stopped serving our community's most at-risk kids, even at the height of COVID surge. They've shown resilience throughout this crisis, keeping at-home visits, safety inspections, kids counseling going in this critical time. And so have our kids, shown resilience. They have struggled through so much for so long. As a parent, as a father, you know deeply how much you want the very best, not just for your kids, but for every kid. And I'm ready to get our kids back in the classroom. And I believe we are now in a place with progress on vaccinations and COVID that it's time to once again let our kids play. Our kids have been a focus of our emergency relief effort, investing in childcare, summer camps, internet connectivity for families facing crisis and COVID. But the truth is deep disparities in children's access to support, education, and a loving and stable home have been with us for years. We know adverse childhood experiences, ACEs, if not quickly met with trauma-informed care, can have devastating lasting effects. And every issue an elected official confronts is a mix of community need, professional interest, and at times personal experience. For myself and my mom, this one is deeply personal, and that motivates me to act. 2 years ago, we created the Child and Family Strengthening Council to drive needed reforms in our approach to child welfare, to make vital investments, early childhood education, parenting resources, job training, family counseling, and more. Things to give every child a chance to thrive. We evaluated the 88 recommendations from a comprehensive 2018 audit. 49 have been completely implemented. 12 more will be done by the end of the month. The rest will be done by the end of the year. And we're going beyond those recommendations with a new focus on equity and strengthening families to ensure the best for San Diego's kids. That includes a new transformative proposal I am excited to bring forward. A proposal to establish a campus to fully support mothers and their children who have faced separation due to addiction, incarceration, or instability. We want to help break generational cycles. That means not just reunification, but a deep and meaningful investment with a safe and loving environment, providing housing, childcare, job training, and a path to a better future. In my post as chair of the Child and Family Strengthening Council and the First Five Commission, I will bring forward a working families legislative platform with our state, local, and national counterparts to enhance resources and support for the things we know are most critical for families to thrive: early childhood education and affordable quality childcare. We're also creating a unique partnership with Rady Children's Hospital to develop a comprehensive behavioral health hub exclusively for youth. This will greatly expand clinical services to support children and families. Among our goals in all of these efforts is keeping our kids out of the criminal justice system, treating kids like kids, and investing in them, not incarcerating them, are the values that guide the county's renewed focus on juvenile justice reform. We recently created a separate juvenile division of probation called Youth Development and Community Services, with a focus on national best practices and with its own vision and mission different from the adult system. This year, we will complete construction on phase 1 of a new juvenile justice campus, creating a place of rehabilitation and renewal that delivers restorative services, encourages family engagement, and fosters academic achievement. Gone will be concertina wire and locked cells. In its place, open space, trauma-informed care, and education. But we must fund and prioritize phase 2, demolishing the 1952 juvenile hall and completing the final piece of this comprehensive approach. Building these new facilities is an urgent priority. We need to ensure that youth in our county's care are supported, safe, and given a real shot at success. Along with these new programs, we're advancing systematic policy reforms on juvenile justice, de-escalation and implicit bias training to reduce the use of force, trauma-informed care, restorative practices that take into account adolescent brain development to increase the true support that kids need. We established a third achievement center to provide community-based treatment services that prevent recidivism and promote positive outcomes for justice-involved youth. But with the new board, it's time to pull all of these efforts together with a clear path moving forward. I have called a special meeting of the Board of Supervisors on February 23rd, focused on the future of juvenile justice in San Diego County, with a special emphasis on taking our probation department in this new direction. Our board is also engaged with community stakeholders in the search for a new chief probation officer, one who fully embraces the opportunity for progress on juvenile justice. And through it all, we will continue to depend on our probation officers. They've been asked to absorb a lot the last few years. Transformative change in staffing, direction, policies, and procedures. But we're going to work through all of these issues together, knowing that we all share the same mission: safe communities, thriving youth, and a recovery from COVID that doesn't leave our children behind.